Picture a packed Scotiabank Arena, the air buzzing with playoff anticipation. Toronto blue and white everywhere you look. Now imagine, the man leading the charge, John Tavares, might soon be skating his final shifts as a Maple Leaf, unless history repeats itself. Just a few summers ago, Tavares' homecoming was the storybook headline the city craved. Now as the sun sets on that massive 7-year, $77 million deal, Toronto faces gripping questions. Will Tavares accept a big pay cut to finish his career with the Leafs, or will the pressure of free agency and a hefty new contract projection send him somewhere else? Get comfortable, Leafs Nation. Tonight, we break down every angle of Tavares' unfolding story, from his on-ice value and leadership to the high-stakes negotiations that will shape the future of hockey's most passionate market. This summer, not one but two Maple Leafs stand at the epicenter of NHL free agency. Mitch Marner is expected to grab the league's attention as the top available forward come July 1st. But right alongside him, John Tavares makes headlines for different reasons. A blend of veteran presence, scoring touch, and emotional ties to the city. Back in 2018, Tavares' decision to leave the Islanders for his childhood team was a seismic moment in hockey. These days, at 34, with 35 just around the corner, the conversation has shifted. This isn't about a young superstar cashing in. It's about the right deal for a team, a captain, and a fan base still hunting for its long-awaited Stanley Cup. Let's talk numbers. Reliable sources like dailyfaceoff.com and AFP Analytics have forecast Tavares' next contract at 3 years, $23.7 million, roughly $7.9 million per season. On paper, that's a steep drop from his previous $11 million AAV, but in today's cap-squeezed NHL, $7.9 million for a 35-year-old is still premium money. In the Leafs world, that figure sparks debate. Some fans think $8 million a year is more than a veteran should command, especially as younger stars like Matthew Knies await their own major raises. Yet, the NHL market doesn't function solely on nostalgia. It rewards top centers, and, by every measurable standard, Tavares is still producing like one. Don't let age fool you. John Tavares remains one of the league's most productive forwards. Let's look at the numbers. Regular season, 38 goals, 36 assists, 74 points in 75 games playoffs. 5 goals, 2 assists in 10 games. Those stats aren't just good for his age. They're top tier, period. He's fresh off his highest single-season goal total since 2018-19, his Maple Leaf debut. In a league where depth scoring dries up fast and reliable top-six centers are gold, Tavares' ability to drive offense at even strength and on the power play keeps his name relevant and valuable on the open market. What keeps this story gripping is the emotional core behind Tavares' relationship with Toronto. Born and raised in the Greater Toronto area, he turned down more lucrative destinations for the chance to come home in 2018. Ever since, he's made clear that hoisting the cup as a Leaf is his ultimate dream. Postseason after postseason, Tavares has doubled down, stating, "I've said it before, I would love to stay and hope it works out. I think that's my goal and my intention. Winning the cup here remains the goal. That's never changed. It would be a dream fulfilled for a lot of us. But sentimentality alone won't balance the books. If Tavares truly wants to stay during this pivotal offseason, he'll have to make a concession, likely cutting millions from his previous salary to keep the Leafs cap compliant, especially as they court deals for Knies and perhaps even re-sign Marner. Here's where the arithmetic gets tricky. The Leafs need to sign rising star Matthew Knies, an RFA with a massive payday on the horizon, and navigate what could be the most expensive free agent market in years if Marner hits open waters. Tavares' projected $7.9 million might feel rich, but with his experience as a centerman, one of the most pivotal roles in hockey, his market value stays high. Still, with so many dominoes to line up, Toronto's front office is playing a high-stakes puzzle. How do you reward a loyal captain entering his twilight? Where do you draw the line for fan favorites who still deliver? And can the Leafs afford veterans at the expense of cap flexibility for the next generation? Tavares' value isn't limited to points and assists. This season, newly installed head coach Craig Berube offered a window into the Centerman's off-ice persona. You love the professionalism and the mindset he has day in and day out. He's almost like having another coach around just to ask him things and what his thoughts are. It's the type of presence that can't be measured on spreadsheets. For younger players navigating Toronto's pressure cooker market, or veterans searching for a calm, routine-driven example, Tavares is the epitome of consistency. Berube also highlighted Tavares' relentless daily preparation. It's just the preparation daily, it never changes. It's always this routine, and it allows him to be successful at a later age in life. With 6 All-Star appearances and a career arc spanning over a decade, it's easy to forget just how steady Tavares' game has remained. He served as captain for both the Islanders and the Leafs, leaving both locker rooms stronger for his leadership. Despite giving up captaincy this offseason, those in the know say his voice still resonates in Toronto's room. Steady, pragmatic, and always focused on one goal: winning. That DNA can be infectious for both established stars and high-potential rookies alike. So what lies ahead? Tavares' return isn't a guarantee, but it's clear both sides want to make it happen. The Leafs' negotiation with their captain will set the tone for a pivotal era, whether they remain a contender with the core that brought them to the dance or pivot toward broader change. Tavares' situation is a litmus test for loyalty, legacy, and the realities of NHL business. How much is leadership worth? Can a team reward its foundational stars and remain agile for the future? The answers will ripple throughout Toronto's locker room and could even influence free agent decisions across the league. John Tavares' story represents the beating heart of Toronto hockey. A local kid who came home, a captain relentless in his pursuit of the cup, and, now, a star facing one last big decision. Is $7.9 million the right deal for both the Leafs and Tavares? Or should the team look for youth and cap relief beyond their proven leader? Let's keep this debate rolling. Hit the like button if you love seeing inside stories on your favorite team, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Should Toronto go all in to re-sign Tavares? Would you prioritize leadership or long-term flexibility? Thanks for spending time with us, Leafs Nation. Stay tuned for more, and until the next update, remember, every game, every player, every choice shapes a legacy.